The sticky tape experiments in this modeling cycle unsurprisingly use sticky tape. As it says in the notes, if you can get 3M magic tape, that seems to work the best. But I've had success doing this with all kinds of transparent tape. And the one thing I like about this, as opposed to experiments with pith balls or other charged items, is that it seems to work fairly consistently year-round. It is always a challenge if I have to teach summer physics to do any sort of electrostatics experiments in July, but that's just part of the territory. So we're going to make a couple of charged tapes, and to do that, you pull off a good length of the tape. One of the issues I have with students is making these too short. And then you take the tape and fold one end over so that you have a little handle that doesn't stick to the table. And then you place that down on the table surface and rub that so there's good contact between the two. Then, because many of the activities are going to ask you to distinguish a bottom tape from a top tape, you can take a marker and put a little B on the handle of this tape. I'm going to make a second one by getting my tape, hopefully approximately the same length, again folding over a handle and placing that down right on top of my B tape. Then, when I want to produce my charged tape, so I guess I'm going to label this one T for top. When I want to produce my charged tapes, you grasp both handles together so that the tapes hopefully are not separating from one another, and pull it slowly off of the surface you put them down on. Then, grasping the T and B handles, oh, it already likes me, you quickly separate the two, and hopefully try not to get it to stick all over you. But you should then have two oppositely charged tapes, and it might make your experimenting go a little bit faster if you then take those two tapes and connect them to something. So one suggestion is a meter stick. These guys really like me. So you can keep things separated on the meter stick, though these two like each other very much. Alright, that's it. And you can also, on the meter stick, for other experiments, do things like hang your foil strip that you're going to be experimenting with, a strip of plain paper, and that way everything is sort of on an insulating stand and then can be moved from one place to another. If you find during your experiment you've been handling the T and B tapes a lot and they seem to have lost their electrical charge, then you can simply place them back down at the table, rub them together again, peel them slowly off the table, separate them quickly, and they should return to being oppositely charged tapes like that.